Welcome back to the Mad Chad channel here on YouTube, my YouTube friends. Today, real quick video. I got a couple of videos coming this week, so I'm just gonna do a couple different videos in parts. We're gonna talk about Cam Newton real quick. Of course, he has been getting absolutely blasted for some of the way he's acted. Which again, a high profile black quarterback in the Super Bowl. Um, yeah, all eyes are going to be on you. You're an easy target. So it just comes with the territory, unfortunately. I happen to be I think Cam Newton. Listen. I don't worship athletes anymore. I mean, I used to get into that. I still have some guys that I find as favorites, but I don't. I try my best not to worship athletes as idols. They're just people that have a skill. They entertain me. I use them to entertain myself. And for Cam Newton, he's a skilled football player. He's really good. He was the MVP this year and took his team to the Super Bowl. He's probably one of the 4 or 5 best quarterbacks in the league. But of course, in 2016, everything has to be about race. And that's just how it is. It's sickening. I mean, it's on both sides with white people and black people. Everything is about race. Every single thing. Commercials, movies, TV shows, sports. Anything. Anything you can imagine will be turned into, oh my god, that's racist. And that's just what it is. But there's some obvious racism going on. And the first thing we're going to look at here is Cam Newton being absolutely shredded to pieces by, you guessed it, mostly white people, for not holding his hand over his heart during the national anthem. And then this is guy Dennis Bishop. It's the national anthem. I'm a Panthers fan and I like Cam. But this gets under my skin. For 60 seconds, be thankful and grateful. And think about someone besides yourself so you know what Cam Newton is thinking in that moment. Right? You're a fucking mind reader. I hope this post finds you, Cam. It won't. You're a nobody on Facebook. And every spoiled other brat athlete who is guilty of the same disrespect, sincerely, a United States veteran. So, this guy's a veteran, so obviously you can't disagree with him. He's a veteran. The fact that he served and you might not have, that means that his opinion, he's God. Just same with police. Police, policeman. Hey, that's a policeman. He's your God. You're just a lonely fucking tax-paying citizen. Fuck you. So, I had like 20 people on my Facebook share this. Now, I have a lot of friends. I have like 3,000 some friends on here. And so, a lot of people, it's probably split down the middle between white and black people, probably a little bit more white people. And, over the years, because I'm a libertarian, so usually both sides hate me. But like the really, really hardcore Republican white Facebook friends have all but deleted and blocked me. Still a few on here though. I don't get mad at people not holding their hand over their heart. I don't think you have to. There's no law. If there was a law, we might as well be living in North Korea, because that is the opposite of freedom. I don't worship the state or a flag or any piece of material. I don't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't hold my hand over my heart and pledge my allegiance to God or the flag. It's just not something I do. And actually, if under God's in there, I'll never do it. I don't happen to believe in God, and you're not going to force me to. And certainly the state's not my God. So this veteran, though, and again, this was, there's other things here. This is from the New York Post. Cam Newton's lack of respect for national anthem, par for the course at Super Bowl. Okay, yeah. So I mean, this was gonna happen. Now let me go back. So let's go back to this. So here we go. Oh, there we go. There was numerous players didn't have their hand over their heart during the Super Bowl. Well, get out of here with your facts. Jared Allen didn't as well. I mean, I go to sporting events all the time. I don't see. I'd say half the crowd doesn't put their hand over their hearts. Most people put their hands, like guys, usually put their hands behind their backs, um, and stuff like that. That's that seems to be the norm. I'm not a robot. I'm not gonna just blindly be patriotic and do what you tell me to do, especially with what's been going on with stuff. I mean, you could look at it as maybe he's protesting the U.S. government. I'm not gonna blindly show support to a country that has been hijacked by corrupt politicians, corrupt police, etc. Um, we have freedom of speech. This is freedom of speech, and um, from what I understand, and I have a video of the national anthem here, that Cam was actually singing. I think we actually. So here's Cam right here. This is Cam. Yeah, he looks like he's actually seriously. I mean, this looks like a man that was actually moved by the national anthem. It doesn't look like he's being disrespectful. I don't understand how that is disrespectful. I mean, you seriously have to just be looking for something. Oh, not holding his hand over the heart. Oh my god. Oh my god, my head's gonna explode. I can't take it. The vets. What about the troops? What about the troops? They're gonna die. Okay. But here is oh, here's a good one. For what we know, he could have been saying a prayer. It actually looked like he did. It actually looked like he was saying a prayer. That's actually what it looked like. And I don't even, I'm not even down with that. But hey, freedom of speech. Do what you want, baby. It don't matter to me as long as you're not hurting me. So here we go. Here's a veteran. He owes this country. I'm a vet. He doesn't owe a damn thing. What exactly does this world owe you? Oh, all right, now we got two vets arguing. Uh, Here's another vet, 31-year veteran. Find something else to complain about. Thank you, Gilbert White. Tell these people that they're fucking idiots, because that's what the fuck they are. Hypocritical fucking idiots that want to fucking sit on a fucking throne on social media and judge everyone all fucking day. And I call them out. Thank you so much, Gilbert White. Matt Bird, another veteran. He comes in and says, Mr. Cam Newton's behavior or any other of the players that did not salute or hold their hand over the heart, which is, if you use those two things in your head that the good Lord bless you with, obviously considering you notice him doing this, does not offend me because I fought for this nation to have fucking freedom. That is including freedom of religion, freedom to bear arms, freedom of fucking speech. You fucking pieces of shit. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, the rest of them, yeah, that made me happy. And another thing people are forgetting. So I mean, we are living in a processed pro patriotic world. Uh, Military paid NFL teams $5.4 million to salute the troops. We are getting Fox patriotism. It's forced. Right now, people don't have to be patriotic all the time. I love the idea of America. I love the idea behind this country. I'm a libertarian. I believe in the Constitution. That's what I support first and foremost. I support liberty and freedom. I support your ability to do things that I might not like, as so long as that you're not invoking anybody else's rights. So if you're not hurting anybody else, if you're not stealing from anybody else, to be honest, I really don't care what you do, and that goes for like sex, drugs, what you eat, what you say. It doesn't bother me. I might not want to be around it, but I don't want you thrown in prison. I don't want cops dressing up like soldiers and coming into your house because you're smoking a cigarette, even though I'm against cigarettes. They kill millions of people every year, but we do that with weed, which doesn't kill millions of people every year. Um, prostitution should be legal. I mean, right now, I don't feel very patriotic. I don't feel patriotic with the government spying on me without a warrant, um, and among many other reasons. And maybe Cam feels the same way. Maybe some of these other players feel the same way. Um, and it's just bitching. At the end of the day, it's just bitching. I mean, we got cities being poisoned by their government. We got the government the government trying to pass a bill which would give the president the ability to deploy troops whenever, wherever, for whatever reason. Our country's divided, and shit like this just does it even more. And then on top of that, Cam leaves the press conference early. That was another big thing. So Cam left the press conference early, and Cam left the press conference early, and because he was upset. He just fucking lost. He played like shit, and he lost the game. And apparently the Broncos, they had the media setup was really weird with the press conferences where the Broncos players and the Panthers players were in the same room in the same vicinity as each other. Like, that's a really awkward situation to be in the first place. And I listened to the press conference, and it's the same, just bland fucking questions. Did the Broncos do anything that? Well, I mean, listen, fuck the media for one thing. Who gives a fuck? If you're gonna feel bad for the media, I don't know what to fucking tell you, because I don't. But anyway, so like I'm here on Drudge Report, which I frequent often. Comment from Broncos player make Cam Newton walk out on reporters, and the comments were going to be great. Half of them were like, the black man, blah blah blah. I mean, it is what it fucking is. But the one thing that I found funny was, and this was hardly the only one. He needs to grow up and act like a true professional. You wouldn't see Brady. For one thing, I've seen Brady act like a fucking child on the field. Wilson, Mr. Double Discount, double check, Aaron Rodgers, Drew Brees, or Manning act this way. Oh, really? We never seen Peyton Manning act this way. Except we did. In Super Bowl 44, Peyton Manning, who threw a pick six to lose the game in the dying moments, left the field. Left the field early without shaking anyone's hands. So he said that he deserved it. Now, the funny thing about Peyton Manning rushing off the field after he just lost, didn't shake Drew Brees' hands or Sean Payton's hands or any of the Saints' hands. The funny thing about this is that Peyton Manning says that Cam Newton was humble and really nice after Super Bowl loss. So we've come full circle. Again, I don't need to stick up for Cam Newton. He's a millionaire. He's a star athlete. He's a celebrity. He hangs out with celebrities. He's worshipped by people. I don't need to defend him. What I am defending, the point of this video is to point out how lost our priorities are. I mean, my Facebook is filled with people that are just absolutely outraged at Cam Newton and anything he does. He smiles, the dabbing, and it does have a hint of racism, whether you want to admit it or not. I mean, there's no other reason. There's no other reason to say it. And then to call him a thug, like a thug means a violent criminal. Last time I checked, he has never committed a violent act. And then, the whole national anthem shit. I mean, that's a much more touchier subject. I've had family members get upset with me that that I'm defiant about it or whatever. But again, it just shows the hypocrisy of people. It shows the priorities are just not where they need to be. We need to focus on politicians. We need to focus on police. We need to focus on our communities. And instead, we get outraged, as we do, with commercials, with sports, with TV, and that you're feeding into the system as much as you don't want to admit it. You're a problem, just like anybody else is. So that's what it is. I'm gonna have more videos up here shortly, talking about Hillary Clinton, and might even do some other sports videos. We'll see how that goes. But stay tuned, subscribe, give me a like if you can, and we'll see you out there.